Hello, what's up everybody? Me, Lillian Suarez. Over there. Hope everybody is doing well. And of course, I'm in the Jeep. But I wanted to talk about how you can prevent becoming overwhelmed in public. Because I feel like people feel that if they are not a reader, psychic, a medium, or healer, that they won't get overwhelmed if they're in public, and that's not true. We are all born intuitive. We all feel. And when we're in big crowds, we can be open to every imprint in that space, meaning thoughts and emotions of not only ourselves within our auric field, but everybody else in that room. A simple thing that you can do is ensure that your aura is in its normal state. This is my philosophy, this is what I recommend, and this is what I'm going to suggest. If you feel overwhelmed and anxious when you've stepped into a room and it feels like you want to run away, one of the things you can do is take a nice deep breath in and visualize white light coming into your heart center. And on the exhale, push out that light about 1 inch around your body. Completely around your body, above your head, below your feet. That is instantly going to make you feel as if you're in the here and the now, and it's going to help you to not feel detached from your thoughts, your emotion, and nervousness in your solar plexus. If you're a reader, I suggest that you set a forever intention that when you are in public, in any case that your aura is open because you forgot to pull it in, that it's pulled into its normal state by your chemist guide. Again, some people will say you don't need protection, you don't need shielding. This is not coming from a place of fear, and I want to clarify that it's coming from a place of reality. In 2019, the veil is thinner. It's way thinner. We are feeling more. We're picking up more telepathically with each other. You know, in my class, Communing with Spirit, when we're communing with Spirit and we're asking them, how do they communicate with each other? Their response is telepathically. And you guys as human beings do it, but the physical body is more dense. So you don't live in it and allow it. Once the soul lifts up from the body, and it's on the other side, they communicate telepathically, which is thought to thought, within the consciousness of that soul. We do it sometimes too, where you are in the same wavelength with someone with your thoughts, and you think about that person, and 2 minutes later they call you. Telepathic communication. Okay? It's natural. We all have intuition. Some people are born with that intuition being a bit more sensitive. And some people are born with it at its regular state. But everybody has it. No one can say they're not intuitive, because that is how obviously that our higher beliefs exist around us. Warn us. Tell us, turn left, not right. It is proven that the human brain is not where our consciousness is. The human brain is the process of our conscious thinking connected to our physical body. So when the soul detaches from the body, it still has all the imprints, shall we say, memories and thoughts that we lived in this lifetime. Again, this is Lillian Suarez's philosophy. So if that is true, just because we're still here and we're in our physical body does not mean that that soul body is not existent. It is existent. which is why spiritual hygiene is amazing and outstanding, and I'll recommend it forevermore. Clear your auric field by simply walking on grass barefoot, leaning your back against the tree, getting a handful of Epsom salt, adding a little bit of sea salt, scrubbing it on your body from your neck down once a week, bringing your physical body back to its normal energetic state. Why do people feel overwhelmed? Well, if I've explained what I've just explained and it is correct, when you're coming into public and you're within everybody else's auric field, then excuse me, you're picking up on people's thoughts, people's emotions. And can you imagine sometimes the icky stuff that can exist there, such as anger? Somebody could have gotten into a fight, somebody might be sick in a doctor's office and not feeling well and scared about the results. Going into a grocery store, can you imagine all the situations that have existed in that space? And has that space ever been cleared or refreshed? Probably not. So be responsible. Don't blame your feelings on other people, because you're the only thinker in your mind and you can balance it. So again, if you are a sensitive person, if you are an empath, if you are a reader, do not forget to be responsible with your auric field. Will this knowledge be needed for you to be a medium or for you to be a psychic? No. But if you're doing the work, be responsible. Give your physical body the rest that it needs. And if you're somebody that is not on your spiritual path, but you're somebody that's extremely sensitive, try that. Deep breath in, pull in the white light into your heart center, and on the exhale, visualize that white light around you, above you, below you, in front of you, and all the way where you are, it is. So I hope this helps. I was just texting someone, and she's in a place with a lot of people. And she's not a healer, she's not a reader, but she's still a human being with a soul. So you don't have to be a medium, a psychic, or healer to understand the auric field. And if you're somebody that doesn't know what an auric field is, look it up. There's tons of information free online on YouTube. And you will understand a little bit more. It's proven. Frequency is everything. Everything is frequency, period. It's true. I don't need to convince anybody. I know. This is how I do my mediumship. God is good, God is great all the time. We are not God. We do not hold that consciousness. We become one with it. That consciousness is already there. It's all around us. That's why people that are not even readers feel overwhelmed in public, feel the way that they feel. And the veil is thinner. Students are evolving quicker. Their sensitivities are higher. Within just the 7 years I've been teaching, their clairs are developing a bit faster. And again, yes, it all has to do with consciousness. It all has to do with free will. But I do definitely feel that even from the 7 years that I've been teaching, that really, truly, the information and the altered state that is being downloaded and that the students are coming to is faster now than it has ever been. And that's only in 7 years. Can you imagine people that have been doing this 50 years, 30 years, when they look back and they look at now and where the state of development is? It's crazy, because I look back myself just within a 7-year span and I'm like, wow. Even me as a medium, how I respect the spirit world and how I love them so much and how appreciative I am of them, and how I always remind myself that I am an instrument in whatever way I need to be. Do I need to be a medium? Do I need to do a reading? Do I need to do a healing? Whatever it is what I'm going to be. I don't need a title. I don't want a title. I just want to be what my soul came here to be. There's oneness with all of us, and we just have to find it. So again, I hope that technique of pulling in your aura into its normal state helps you. As a matter of fact, give it a try. Give it a try right now. Go ahead and do that inhale, visualizing white light being pulled into your heart center. And then exhale, visualizing that white light being 1 inch around your entire body. Give yourself a minute. You will be able to feel calmness and a groundedness that wasn't there. Can you seal your auric field? I don't understand seal, but I think if I can interpret that in the way that I look at it is what you intend is your outcome. So if you intend that you are constantly with your auric field in its normal state, then you're right where you need to be. Therefore, you wouldn't feel scattered and detached. But again, I'll tell you what, the spirit world has their own agenda sometimes, and that's okay with me. I set my bottom line. Tell my chemist guy what I need. I tell my protector guy what I need when I do this work. But I could walk into a Walmart, which has happened to me, and my symbol for it's okay to open up and read is if someone talks about a loved one to me, or they show, or there's an owl somewhere where I could see it. And I'll tell you what, I know it sounds crazy, but it does truly happen. I was in Walmart one time, and we're looking for a tea kettle, and the gentleman that works there comes by, and he starts talking about how he gifted his daughter a tea set, but she broke it, but he was okay with it, you know, because it was his wife's or something like that, and she had passed away. And I was with Luann. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if Luann does this or what Luann's. You know, you always want to respect the people that are around you. Well, her boundaries are with this, because obviously we don't go reading people randomly. We never do that. We teach our students not to do that and be unethical. But he goes, but let me show you a picture. And when he opens his wallet, I shit you not, there was an owl engraved in the wallet. And I was like, okay, see what I mean? And you know, it was beautiful. His wife came right through with her name, and you know, she was happy that he was happy, and they only had one daughter, and he was thinking of moving. And I feel like she did that, even though I'm saying, you know, I always say, hey, if I'm closed, I'm closed, I'm not open, because it was her one opportunity to tell him it was okay for him to move from the home they lived in. And he said, you know, this is so strange, because the whole time I've been working in Walmart, I have never worked a Sunday. Never. It just happened this way where I did a favor and I changed shifts. So again, that proves that spirit is so intelligent and so beautiful, and we just need to let them guide the way. Don't place yourself in a box. But again, the purpose of this video was grounding yourself. Ground yourself. You know, visualize a tree. Choose a tree that you love. I love the willow tree. And, you know, you visualize it. Visualize the chakras on the bottom of your feet going deep, deep down in the earth. You should be doing that every day. As you ground, you ascend. And as you ascend, you ground. This should be something that you do daily. Daily. Okay? And placing yourself in a bubble. You don't want to be feeling everybody else's thoughts. And like I said, we are all intuitive. It doesn't matter if you're a developing spiritual person, you're still a human being, and you still have a soul, and that soul is very intelligent. So if you're somebody who's having anxiety, try that and let me know how it goes. I hope that this works for you, and I hope that all of this truly makes sense. If you're someone that wants to learn how to feel your loved ones, then my class that starts in August would be perfect. It's the anatomy of communing with spirit, and within that class I teach about the aura, the connection with the chakras. I teach about spiritual hygiene. We talk about how the spirit world sees us, how they see each other, how they heal us, how they heal each other, and what is communing with spirit, and the fact that you can sit with them even if you're not a medium. And if you are a medium, you can sit with them outside of a reading. It's a beautiful experience. and you don't have to be a reader to take the class. I really have enjoyed it myself a great deal. It almost feels like they're teaching it. So know that your loved ones love you and that they're always there, because they are, period, in my eyes. And if you're feeling overwhelmed or having anxiety, remember to be responsible with your auric field. And if you want to know more about that, there's so much information on YouTube and also online. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in. And if you're somebody that wants to take my class and hasn't been able to afford it for July, because it is my birthday month, I am doing a raffle for my classes, my year mentorship, my 15-week mentorship, my 5-week mentorship, and my psychic class, as well as my altered states class. And I posted it right on my page. If you enter the raffle, good luck, good luck. And it was my way of giving back to my followers. I have reached 5,000 friends, and I'm very thankful and grateful. 7 years later, standing in my power as a human being, but really as the soul that I came here to be, has made me so humble and such a better person in life. So I hope that you can follow what your soul is telling you, because by me doing that, it's made me such a better person. Bye, everybody. This is Lillian Suarez. Talk to you soon.